What's up, everybody, and welcome back. This is the Findorn 1, and we are playing here as Brandegburg. Alright, well, we've had a hard last 10 years. It's been a struggle. We've gained a lot, gained a ton of ground, but in all honesty, it's been tough. It really has. We, lost the war against Bohemia. We lost one of our vassals, who now we are probably not going to be able to get back, unfortunately. We are going to start this right up, and actually I'm going to kick it up to speed 4, because we do have an opportunity for more expansion. We are looking into grabbing up this Bohemian land, which we will be able to do. Well, we could start the war right now, technically. But nobody's willing really to join. I really want Austria to join. It's not going to happen. They're just simply not going to do it. But a strong Poland might be a good thing for me. Right now, Poland is dealing with some civil unrest to the north. If we take a look at the ledger, when we go to militaries and we go to armies, we are paused. Perfect. As of right now, Bohemia is frightening to us. 15,000 is a lot of men. It's a lot of men. It's more men than I can possibly ever have. Poland, on the opposite side of it, has 21,000. 13 of which are mercenaries. Why, Poland? Alright, but if we go to Lithuania, it's Lithuania rocking. Lithuania is rocking its own 13,000. I fear that I'm not going to be able to attack Pomerania unless I go to war with Bohemia. So we have a dual threat kind of thing going on here, where attacking Bohemia will allow us to take Pomeranian lands, but we must remember that we are going to have issues with those guys. Not to mention, I believe that also brings in, who else? Magdeburg, who is a pain in the ass, and Brunswick, who we don't like either, to be perfectly frank with you. If we bring Saxony in, again, this is now going to be the second time we try this, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm locked up right now in this entire land. If I talk to Brunswick, if I try to go to war with Brunswick, I would be putting myself at odds with Saxony. And let's not talk about going to war with Burgundy. It's just not a realistic option. I can't go to war with any of these little guys, because that will lead to me, well, I'll have some issues. Can I? Yes. I'm going to offer an alliance to Saxe-Lauenburg. So now at least Saxe-Lauenburg is a friend and going to possibly be gaining favors with him. Yes, perfect. How are we doing favor-wise with Poland? I think we do officially have enough favors to bring him in on the war against Bohemia. We do not have enough with Saxony. Perhaps we will wait the 6 years for Saxony to become ready. In that case, what's this? Ooh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We do have an uprising coming soon, in about 2 years. We have enough men to handle it. It's going to happen in Limburg, which I believe they're talking about Wismar. So let's march our men up there. I was taking a look at our tech. We are going to be ahead of time on all of these techs very soon. We are very much ahead of time on military tech, which is actually a pretty decent thing to go on here. Because I do think... Well, I want to wait for any kind of war to happen for me to grant generalship. So if I grant generalship, I can raise this up to 77, and at 77, I can take 150 military points, which will translate... Translation, I'm going to get a little bit more manpower. I'm going to try to at least. these are the goals of this session. We're going to find out if we can. And they rose up in... Must have read that wrong. Now build docks, which is nice. We wipe them away. We're going to drastically pay for that, unfortunately. Yep, we're going to take a loan here. That's unfortunate. Ugh. Sucked up my manpower. What was left of it, anyway. We're actually pretty close to that, so let's drill a little bit more. It's very tempting to encourage development here. And try... That's all I'm willing to spend there as of right now. Oh, we're gonna lose stability. We're gonna have to take the inflation, unfortunately. What else is in your looping as well? Use power. So I decided to bomb out all of our military points because we are very far ahead. We're a total of 7 years ahead, and we are 7 years also diplomatically. We are making a ton of points, and that's only going to get higher once our ruler dies. Because we can't forget about this guy. This guy is ready to go, and he's got a plus 5% discipline. What a monster! This guy's going to be a monster for our country. I'm very, very excited to have him. Now I just need this guy to die. It sounds so mean. It would appear Hungary now has a claim on Silesia, which is this area down here. I believe it's its own state, correct? Yes. Not much I can do about it. They want it, they can take it. Silesia is the least of my worries. I would really like to have this and this. The Lucis are both Saxon lands, compared to being Czech, and compared to Silesian. I do want to have Saxon lands. I think having unifying our culture group would be a very nice thing to do. Pomeranian is not a primary culture group of our country, but we can integrate them fairly easily. 3,000 manpower. This is the most manpower we've had in a very long time. I'm very excited about it. Did we at any point ever take build to our force limit? We didn't. That might make all the difference in a war. Poland has declared on Novgorod. Whoa, Muscovy! Muscovy is very strong here. Beginning of this game. Moldavia is still it's a march. Why would you need a march? That's my question. It seems very silly to me. Ottoman particular lists. Yeah, because, you know, no one else really matters to the Ottomans. Alright, we gotta find a way to make more cash. I'm not going to bomb administration just yet, because we are a little bit behind on time for that. But I can think about... I can't afford to lose money. I can purchase an ability. Ooh, this is exciting. Hold on. The aggressive expansion might be good. The transfer subject, it's not going to matter because nobody here really has a subject. I think the aggressive expansion is going to be the way I'm going to go. Because, well, we are going to try to expand again. We can get rid of our... Do we have the amount of time to get rid of the Diplo points? I think we do. And the next diplomatic tech is not the greatest tech. So I think we do have room to try and grab some production here. So let's take a look here. We're going to see what we get the most out of. It's really not that much, which kind of sucks. We get a lot more from raising this. We just don't have anything. There we go. Provincial unrest, that'll be a while. 15 prestige or money. We are in need of money. With that, though, we can repay our loan. And I do want to repay that back as soon as possible. That way we stop having to pay for interest. Absolutely. We may not need to pay him anymore. I know it's going to drop us down to a 7. But paying him so far, it doesn't seem necessary, and especially with our leader going to have discipline at the start of this. What is this here? Yes, please, thank you. So Austria is currently willing to spread the institution to us, which is now spreading at a rapid pace. Almost all of our country will envelop the Renaissance very soon, which I'm ecstatic about. We're making a ton more money now a month because we did can that advisor. I'm not super duper happy about it, but we had to do what we had to do. Denmark is an ally with Poland. Great. I'm trying to wait to see if some stuff breaks down here. I'd like to see Saxony try to go up against Bohemia, but I don't think it's going to happen. At this point, I really would like to see... Well, see, that's a problem now. See, the problem now I'm starting to see is Saxony... Let's say Bohemia decides... You know what? Saxony looks like... Saxony looks like an easy target. I'm going to kill and eat Saxony. Well, Saxony's going to call us into the war, and we are going to get wrecked by Bohemia. Our overall alliance with Bohemia, our overall alliance with Saxony so far is not particularly paying off. I need to go up against... okay. Got some weird stuff going on over here. Cologne and Hesse. That's probably not good for Cologne. Cologne is going to lose that land. But by the look of it, was it already... I think it already was Hessen land, if I'm not mistaken. It may have been already Hessen land. There's war over here, a lot of it. Mainz is at war. Everyone over here in this area is at war. Which is kind of funny because we were all at war over here not too long ago. Well, getting to be long ago now. Pomerania has embraced the Renaissance. We simply just don't have enough money to do it right now. And it's very frustrating. How much money do we need? We don't even have 10% of our current... Invested in a new idea, yearly army tradition. We are still technically ahead of time. I think that might not be a bad idea. Yearly army tradition is a good thing. Yeah, it's going to tick up slowly. Can't afford to spend that money, so we are just going to go up in legitimacy. I like going up in legitimacy sometimes. Legitimacy can be a very good thing, especially since this poor guy is going to have some very interesting problems when it comes to power. But we're not going to mind. Frederick is going to be the savior of our country. It's a pretty decent leader. Nothing I'd write home about, but, you know, decent. I think we can go up for one more cav. It's very expensive per month. I think having the one extra cavalry, we'll have... I think if we do this, we're going to have up on one cavalry on most countries in the area. What is going on in Brunswick? Ooh, okay. Opportunity alert. Would Brunswick come into the war? Nope. Alright. Poland is not interested. It is in a ridiculous amount of debt. Saxony is kind of friends with them, so that Poland is in a ridiculous amount of debt. And their manpower is low. What's going on? They must be fighting. The war against Novgorod didn't go well for them, I imagine. Are they still at war with Novgorod? I suppose not. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that war didn't end very well for them. So I think Nassau has accepted the demand. What is going on? And it would appear they've already pieced out now. So that was an opportunity that we did not have the amount of time for that I felt like we should have had. We could wait to see if Bohemia goes to war with somebody. They might. I imagine Brunswick is not looking good. Their alliance with Burgundy has been annulled, though. Is that what's... Yes, that's probably what's going on. France is now tired of Burgundy's crap. That happens around about this time of the game. Here's the workshop, so we need that. I may have been a little over anxious with spending... Yeah, our military cap now is Bohemian size, surprisingly enough. I can't afford a Bohemian-sized army, because unlike me, he's got one of these. Gold is the king. Gold is king, right? We are really just, at this point, we are really just waiting for an opportunity to attack somebody. Magdeburg. These are very difficult wars because I do believe Austria automatically comes in for the one province minors now at this point. And we don't want to mess with Austria. I hate to say it. We're about at our tippy top. Hey, we have a cardinal. It's a little bit of influence. Maybe we, 6.2% chance. Does that apply to us as well? It may also apply to us. I can't find us. This is not us. We must avoid. Certainly not the Papal State. I did just invest. I swear. I did it. Our guy die already? Do not see us. There we are. Yep, 6.2. Truce of Mecklenburg has ended. What? Let's not piss off all those people, even though I don't think they can get any more pissed at us. But I will take the prestige. Never gonna say no to prestige. Alright, how are we doing technology-wise? I think at this point now, yes, we should be boosting ourselves here. We're still a little bit ahead of time, but we are creeping towards it. Institution-wise, Berlin now has the Renaissance present, which means it is going to rapidly find its way into the rest of our country. Yeah, so at this point, we're probably best off saving. Or can just save up, I think. Our estates are actually looking fairly decent. I'm actually kind of happy with all of it. Fine with me. They'll tick up, though, because they're past the 40 mark. With inventiveness decreasing. Innovativeness, excuse me. Alright, well, we're not first in the... We can embrace soon. Do I have options to take some money? Not enough. But we no longer need them for the institution. Oh, that's actually some of our money back, isn't it? not a ton of it, but it exists. We can embrace the institution. If we wait a little bit while longer, it might get cheaper. How close are we with some of these promises? That's gonna be a while. That'll be a while, that'll be a while, that'll be a while, that'll be a while, that'll be a while. And I can't really afford to spend on the development just now. Alright, well. Let's do it. And now it's like our country is back to normal. I didn't raise, did I? Yeah, I did. Royal marriage from Saxony. We're actually going to decline that. And I know that seems a little odd to do, but as of right now, as of this second, it would appear to me that Saxony is ripe for the taking. Saxon people is a primary culture of our land. So all of this technically is what is going on in Bohemia. Oh my! Everyone and their mother will come to defend him. How's your debt looking? It's looking a little bit better. You're creeping towards it. Okay, that's a little weird. Wow, your country's gonna break. He's sitting on your capital. If I can find a way to wait long enough for them to just not want to do this. Screw that. Austria is no longer considered a great power. What happened? England's made some advances, it seems. Oh wow, England's taking over a ton of Ireland. There it is. The lands of Brandenburg are now all in the hands of Frederick I, but worried minds fear that the March of Brandenburg might be split among an overabundance of sons. It is clear that once strong lands such as Saxony or Thuringia suffered hard from being parceled out to the many heirs of the principal title holders, something Frederick I would rather avoid. Indeed, even at the imperial court, we have received worried warnings that we have not sufficiently protected our succession, and the electorate is expected to be indivisible. Why would I want Ansbach's opinion? I'm going to take that. Oh no, we died. Oh well. Now we are primed territory to start just... Yeah, look at that. 11 a month. 11. We are going to grow, and we are going to grow rapidly. The start of that comes with dissolving this alliance. Yes, it'll give us a truce. We cannot afford to take that at this time. We do want cannons, and I want to be one of the first countries to get it. Even though it seems as though Bohemia already has them. Well, marriage. That's what that spawned. Alright, well, it is what it is. Mecklenburg is one of them. Of course it is. Brittany is another. Flanders, Aragon, Saxony. So let's see. This guy dies. On Monarch's death, there will be a succession war between Brandenburg and Brunswick. Alright. Maybe we're going to wait for that now, then. It is an opportunity, I suppose. I cannot take on Bohemia like that, unfortunately. Even though Bohemia is shot to shit right now. It's just did not see that coming. long are the sieges here? 15 days left. I don't know if I have time. I think he's going to take Wismar. Alright, well, we'll let him take it. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to deal with these rebels, and I'm going to take a short break, and we'll be back very soon. We're going to deal with this Wismar army, whatever the hell this is, Mecklenburgian separatist, and then we're going to really start to think about waiting for this guy to die. No legal heir, he's 38. We've had this problem before, haven't we? And some miraculous miracle sometimes saves them. So we're going to see what happens. Maybe we're going to get a nice little personal union going, because we will defeat Brunswick. There's a succession war between us and Brunswick. We are going to win it. That is without a doubt in my mind. But I'll see y'all next time. Please don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.